When you think of Brazil, you think of Rio de Janeiro, right? And when you think of Rio, you probably picture Copacabana, Ipanema, the beat of samba, and the golden sun. But what if I told you that's just the beginning? That far beyond Copacabana, Ipanema, and Leblon, there's a magical Rio de Janeiro, full of life, incredible people, and beauty so overwhelming it might just blow your mind. A place where time slows down, where life feels lighter, far from the noise of the city. There's another Rio, a hidden Rio, wild, almost untouched. A Brazil where nature still whispers stories no one else hears. Today, I invite you to discover some of these hidden gems, small pieces of paradise I bet you've never seen before. Join us on this adventure. And before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. It helps us create even more amazing content like this. Our first stop might just be what many call the crown jewel. And on this channel, we don't save the best for last. Imagine a place where the blue of the sea looks hand-painted with bold, crystal-clear strokes, where every beach hides a cinematic landscape. That's exactly how the story of Arraial do Cabo begins, one of the most enchanting treasures of the coastline of Rio de Janeiro. Located in the heart of the Regio dos Lagos, Arraial sits right next to Cabo Frio and faces the Atlantic Ocean. For those leaving from Rio de Janeiro's capital, it's a scenic 165 kilometers journey, which takes just over 2.5 hours by car, perfect for a weekend escape or a slow, sun-soaked getaway. But Arraial do Cabo isn't just about present-day beauty. The history here is fascinating. It was founded in 1503 by none other than Amerigo Vespucci, the famous Italian explorer who came on a Portuguese expedition. In fact, this town was one of the first points of European colonization in Brazil. Vespucci, overwhelmed by what he saw, wrote to the King of Portugal describing a surreal scene of crystal waters, rich marine life, and stunning landscapes. And honestly, who could blame him? Interestingly, even though Arraial received the first European footprints over 5 centuries ago, it only became an independent municipality in 1985, separating from Cabo Frio. It took a while to gain its political identity, but the wait was worth it. And there's more. The region holds secrets beneath the waves. Due to its rocky formations and strong ocean currents, Arraial do Cabo has been the site of numerous shipwrecks. It's estimated that over 20 vessels lie on the ocean floor here, many from the colonial era. Today, these wrecks have become underwater sanctuaries, attracting diverse and marine explorers from all over the world. In short, Arraial do Cabo is not just a postcard view. It's a time capsule where history, nature, and wonder coexist. A place where the past and present meet under the radiant sun and calm Atlantic waves. A destination worth every mile, whether you're led by the road, by curiosity, or by the heart. Now the best part, if you think you've seen paradise, wait until you explore Arraial's natural treasures. Each beach here looks like it's been dreamed up by nature itself. And 4 of them in particular steal the show and your heart. Praia do Forno, Ponto do Atalaia, Praia Grande, and the mythical Ilha do Ferro. Praia do Forno, a hidden refuge. Let's begin with Praia do Forno, which is special right from the start. The only way to reach it is by hiking a short trail with panoramic views of the bay. The climb is easy, but when you reach the top and see the emerald green sea surrounded by Atlantic forest, it hits you hard. You'll want to take a picture of the silence. At the bottom, soft white sand invites you to relax. Calm waters make it perfect for snorkeling and spotting colorful fish among coral reefs. With a few rustic kiosks, it's the ideal spot to enjoy fresh fish by the sea and let time slow down. One of those rare pieces of paradise on earth. And though words can't quite describe it, imagine the joy of sitting here in the late afternoon, just breathing, feeling, and being grateful to be alive. Let's move on to our next hidden gem, Ponto do Atalaia, a piece of heaven on earth. Some say this is one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. Just hearing the name makes the eyes of those who've been there sparkle with nostalgia. To reach the famous praias, yes, plural, you descend a wooden staircase that feels magical, like a stairway to paradise. At high tide, the sand divides into multiple small beaches, but at low tide, they unite into a vast, breathtaking shoreline. They're white sand that looks like powdered sugar stretches toward the sea, so blue it defies labels. Pool blue, turquoise sky blue, it's all that and more. The water is so clear you can see everything. Shells, fish, ripples, and sand. And when the sun sets, the Ponto viewpoint delivers a show that will leave you breathless. A sky painted in orange, pink, and lilac, reflected on the water like a living masterpiece. At the far end of the beach, there's a grotto, a famous spot for capturing the magic of this paradise on camera. Praia do Ferro, the sanctuary of perfect waters. Ah, Praia do Ferro. If Arraial do Cabo is a jewel, this is its sacred heart. It feels like nature sculpted this place with divine care. It's that stunning. Located on Ilha do Ferro, this beach is protected by the Brazilian Navy, which strictly controls access to preserve its ecosystem. And for good reason. This is an ecological sanctuary, recognized by UNESCO as one of the most pristine beaches on the planet. Only a few boats are allowed at a time, and visitors can stay for just 45 minutes, long enough to fall in love, short enough to want more. This is why the beach remains untouched, wild, and perfect. There are no bars, no music, no vendors, just wind, sand, and ocean. The scenery is breathtaking. Green cliffs, native vegetation, discrete dunes, and a historic lighthouse create a cinematic frame. Everything feels carefully orchestrated by nature itself. At Praia do Ferro, people speak softly, walk gently. Many remove their shoes as they arrive, not out of obligation, but from instinct. It's like stepping onto sacred ground. More than just a beach, Praia do Ferro is an experience. A place to breathe the purest air, admire untouched beauty, and feel deeply what it means to witness true paradise. Now let's move on to our next hidden jewel, Arraial dos Buzios. We'll wrap up our video here, and we hope you enjoyed the journey, because these places aren't just beaches. They are living memories of Brazil's deeper soul. They are poems written by the sea, the wind, and history itself. So next time someone mentions Rio, remember, the real beauty begins beyond Copacabana. And if you've made it this far, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. It helps us keep creating more incredible content like this. Let us know in the comments what other curiosities about Brazil you'd like to see here. See you soon.